What's up, guys? You already know who it is. And guess who I have with me? Now, we are going to be smoking. Oh my God, you know I can't see. But Durban Poison. Have you had that before?
No, I have not.
Really? Mm-mm. What do they have in Canada? Their
lot.
own name strands?
Yeah, definitely.
We got this from Native Grown.
I'll try it out.
Yeah.
Premium cannabis.
This is going to be very interesting. So make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to your motherfucking girl. We should start our own channel well, I told you earlier that other one is already ready to go. But we should start our own channel.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Figure out what kind of...
all the lighters.
Oh, right here. I think I have one of yours, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I have a black one that was floating around.
Durban Poison.
Yeah, right here.
Oh.
I also have this. It's not great.
You remember what it's called?
No.
The vape?
Tasties.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get a whole lot in your mouth, I guess. So I guess that's pretty accurate. I think I did rupture it, though. I can totally tell it's bent and shit. Don't put this in your pocket. The
last one that I had, I just took all that shit out of there and wrapped it around the blunt.
Yeah. That's pretty much where this is at.
Okay, so you guys better be lighting up with us, smoking up, toking up. I really do look like a coal miner, so don't mind.
It's camping light.
Yeah, don't.
Not fair for the darker kind.
Oh my God. I look like I am about to fall into some coal. It tastes good though. Like you.
Yeah.
This is some mountain weed. Now that Canada
Normally I would
weed
say that they'll be alright, but
was that's some.
I don't know what Montana's got.
That's some clean weed. It really, really is.
It's different.
No.
Oh, I mean, that's different.
Canadian weed is.
Canada.
Yeah. Canada's weed is very, very non-chemically. No chemicals.
They say it's a little clear up there.
Do they grow it in the mountain?
Yes. They grow it everywhere, but yeah.
No plains like here?
Starting to, since it's been legalized. They can do it out in the open. It's a whole full operation now, so you don't have to hide in the middle of the bush.
Damn, that's crazy. So we are camping. And it's been pretty fun. Was that an elk that we drove by?
Yeah, I was trying to slow down so you guys could see it, but I was scaring it away.
That was my first time, and it hopped over the fucking fence.
That was not an elk. Sorry, that was a moose.
Oh,
that was a young moose.
How do you know? Because it's the size.
A little bit of the size, but definitely the shape of the face.
It's skinnier. A longer nose.
Those legs almost seem skinnier versus the body. Actually, no, they got a really big torso, but they got to grow into it though.
Oh.
That's how I know it was a baby.
So muscles.
It was as tall as a full-grown deer, but it was all gangly looking.
I'm telling you, that reminds me of Northern Exposure, that show.
That was actually a dope show.
I know. That's the only way that I even got to see anything like that.
I think that's Saskatchewan or Manitoba. It was shot in... I think it's shot in northern Manitoba or Saskatchewan, but it's supposed to be further up north.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. That's the only Canadian shit that I knew about.
And it's cold.
It is.
All my African folk can feel me on that one.
You can't wear your sandals in that weather. Your sandals and your... Well, no, you did say that they wear their jackets in the summertime, right?
Yeah.
I would too. Prepare for anything.
I try not to judge, but they're definitely coming from a warmer climate, for sure.
Yeah. I'm coming from a warmer...
parka, and it's like, I guess 80 degrees.
That's a lot. That's okay. So we gotta do the Fahrenheit and Celsius switch. So that's probably 30 degrees.
Yeah, let's say
Here.
25, 30. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm talking. That's on the positive side.
On Fahrenheit?
30 degrees would be basically like 30 degrees. I don't know about the American side, but 30 degrees is basically almost like
That's hot?
That's like 90. That's like 90, yeah.
So what would be cold?
Like 90 or 87, basically.
What would be cold in Celsius?
Cold in Celsius?
Minus something?
Yeah. I mean, depends on who you are. I don't really find it too cold up until -5, -10.
What is that? Let me look that up.
When you first got there, what was the temperature? I remember that being...
Damn, I can't even look it up. My phone's up there. But it was... We had looked up the weather. That's wild.
Because you guys were saying it was cold, and that was +8
That's cold.
for us.
Yeah, my hands turned black for a second. And yeah, I started dangling off.
That was a cool evening during the summertime.
So summer gets cold.
And basically all of spring. Yeah. Spring until like the sun comes out. It's not too bad during the sun. It's actually not that bad. You just gotta look for the spots.
The sun?
Yeah, whatever sun you can get, take it. And then it's only in certain areas, so it's like whatever.
What's the mountains called up there?
Rockies.
So it does move into...
Sweeps across the line slowly. Yeah.
So that's how the
We're
forest
driving
part...
currently away from it. If we went to Kalispell, we would have been going closer to the center of it.
Oh, no, I don't think we'll go there. I was already nervous driving over those cliffs with no railing. That is anxiety hill. That's what the fuck that is. That was a lot. That's like one wrong gust of wind and driving too fast.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and no guardrails. Well, there was guardrails till you got here.
Yeah.
And then it became flat. But it came flat. So are we on the mountains and then...
No, we're on the edge of the bridge line that follows the mountains right now.
I was nervous.
We literally drove away from the mountains on the way down here.
That's
basically
very nerve-wracking. That whole, all of the edges and curves and stuff. And if the mountains are bigger, like you said, oh my God.
It's beautiful though. Drive slow, take it in. Also
I
drive
will.
slow, not to fall off the cliff.
I will. No Jeff Gordon, just turtle. Fuck that. That's why I was driving slow.
Yeah, it's easier to soak up the view. I know a lot of tourists go a little slower for the same reason, soak up the view, or because it's sketch. But
yeah, those cliffs.
Just like always, locals ain't got no patience for that shit. But
so they know when to
It's not my
don't
fault
stop
to do
for
something
animals?
pretty. Yeah, they stop for you know. I mean, they're always looking ahead. I think everybody looks ahead for that once you realize that they can just easily cross. So turning around bends and shit, yeah.
That shit's scary as fuck.
Yeah, locals will be just ripping around those lights out on the wrong side of the road so they can turn hard inside.
Oh my God!
You give them a nice flash with your high beams. You don't get a flashback. Safe to roll, full speed, baby, around that corner.
I'm dying.
That's why there's crosses on the side of the road everywhere.
I did see that. I seen that. I was like, oh, and then I looked to the left. Oh, that's why. That had to have been on purpose. Especially if you were going fast. Fuck that.
I mean, after you drive that 100,000 times and you tell me you're not going to start speeding up every little bit of time to get where you're supposed to be going.
Absolutely not.
You're surprised.
I will slow.
The scene gets boring after a while, I guess, if you live up here. I don't know. But they're crazy.
You can remember the twists and turns, though. I bet.
That's exactly. Yeah, when I was living in Creston, when I was living in the Kootenays, I had a road to get into town. And it was windy, wavy, about probably
you knew the
8
timing.
miles out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I could take every turn as hard and as fast as I needed to. And I knew when to be busy, when it wouldn't be busy.
Damn, that's crazy. I couldn't do that commune. Or bridges.
It was beautiful.
I'm good.
It was so peaceful. Even if I was late, I didn't give a fuck by the time I was
That's-
done driving that drive. It was mountains and lake on one side, mountains in the background, mountains all on my left-hand side, the whole way through.
No police?
Zigzag.
No nothing?
No, they don't got resources for that. You're all by yourself. You might see two people. It's peaceful.
That's I don't know.
A couple guys bicycling. That's about it.
I don't think I would want to memorize those and that mountains and bridges. I'm already like, okay, well, let's just do 5 miles here.
Yeah, the bridges are pretty sketch, I guess, too. But
Yeah, the bridges, and then they shake sometimes when it's too many. Cars, and then if somebody had to experience if it got
okay,
old.
well, that's in America.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say.
What
I
that
haven't been on
one
a
bridge
that
that I was telling you about in Mississippi?
Yeah, those are big, long bridges, though. We don't have a whole lot of that.
And that shit is made out of rust.
Damn.
Seriously.
Damn.
I was not feeling the bridge at all. Like, at all. Nope. The one in Florida was too low. The other one was rusty and shaky.
What's going on, America?
Yeah. And potholes.
What's going on, man? What you guys been doing while I've been gone?
No, seriously. There's nothing being done.
Shit.
Period.
I'm not gonna say it's that much better in Canada, but I feel like
What do you
I don't
mean?
want to come back here.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Unless I'm coming for like exclusively vacation. I like free healthcare.
Yeah.
Knowing I can take a windy turn around the corner, hit a wall, and someone's
can
gonna
get
pick up
in
the pieces, and it's not gonna
to the
ruin my
hospital?
life, other than the actual accident. Yeah.
That is really sad. That's really, really sad.
That's a little fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you got healthcare, you got money, so be it, you good, whatever. But I think that should not have to be.
But it's limited.
concern.
Healthcare is limited here. But you get what you pay for too, all at once. But healthcare is limited. Like if you go to the dentist, if you even break a leg, you're gonna have to pay for that X-ray. You're gonna have to have some health insurance. If you don't have health insurance, they're gonna take their clipboard back and tell you to go find help somewhere else.
Wow. So, are we talking about? Is it you break your leg?
Yeah.
You're riding your bike, you fall down, you break your leg.
I did that.
And then what happens? You go to the hospital, you don't have insurance?
You call the ambulance, the
Okay.
EMSA,
Oh my God.
first.
Yeah.
And then they have to transport you to the hospital. Or you can be dropped off, or,
You're hearing like $15,000 for breaking your leg.
Mm-hmm. No, I think it's more than that. I think it's like 30,000 or something a ride. Yeah.
Oh, just for the ambulance?
Mm-hmm.
Canada, I think you might pay $300 if it's not an emergency. If you just need help getting, if you're
And they bill it to
a
you?
morbidly obese person,
Or do they
if
ask you
you're
straight up for
elderly,
insurance when they pull up?
there is no conversation of that at all. That has worked out long after you've been treated.
What? That's the beginning. You have insurance,
If you're coherent,
and they'll just
they don't
drop you
even
there
need to
if
ask
you
you
don't
that
have
shit. Wow.
I'm dead serious.
I heard this story in New Orleans before the thing and everything happened.
Probably seen it on
disaster.
movies.
And she told me that some dude got robbed in an alleyway, some white dude in New Orleans, during Mardi Gras. And the ambulance was parked outside, leaned up against the fucking ambulance, and there's this big crowd, and he's in the gutter fucking bleeding out. And they're just standing there because they know he doesn't have any insurance.
Oh, yeah. That's
Just sitting there.
Yeah, waiting. They even have the one where they have bones, like sitting in the chair. That's how long you're waiting for any type of medical help.
Damn.
And it doesn't really matter what hospital you go to unless unless you frequent there all the time.
Yeah, they already know.
Or the doctors specialize in whatever in that hospital in particular.
Y'all need to rise up.
But other than that, yeah, you're going to be bones sitting in the chair like this, waiting for the nurse
don't
to
get me
come.
wrong. There's horrible waiting lines in Canada, but I like to think that they're at least
If
in
you
the
don't have it, they
right direction.
can't.
anyways.
They have to like redirect you somewhere else. You can't stay there. You have to get out. You have to pay for the ambulance. right there. You have to pay for like all of the registration, whatever your visit was for, whatever medications that they prescribed, the doctor, and then after that, you're on your fucking own. If you don't have insurance, it stops. There's a mark that just stops right there. You can't do anything. You have to figure it out.
Oh my God.
Or you can go to, well, and those universities, those are the like, you know how when you're a student,
Yeah.
learning to be a resident, then that's when they end up going to those type of hospitals. And sometimes they might fuck up, sometimes they might not.
Damn.
I don't mean to laugh, but yeah, that's what that is. They'll just be like, well, you're going to see little Susie today. It was her first day and she just started. So.
Begin the exodus.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Uh-oh.
That's how the health is here. And then, well, you'll definitely know when they can give you services or when they can't. If you don't have insurance, they can't, like even in dentistry, they can't do anything to your teeth. Yeah. Not even an X-ray.
I know dental's a little limited in Canada, but you have something, yeah.
Not even an X-ray. It's like, well, buddy, have a good day. You can't pay for shit. It has, and then if it comes out of pocket,
not even a plan.
You can get a plan if you got like good credit. But how often is that?
Agreement, like I'm going to. This is how much it's going to be a month. Can you pay that? Yes.
Yeah, you can do that. But how often
credit?
Do they actually? Give it away? Because most people know that they either have to pay for it out of pocket or the dentist will never see that many people until they can pay for it.
How many businesses offer dental?
They have to specialize in dentistry. Then they do have the student schools. Because like I said, there's somebody always having to learn and be experimented on.
Sometimes they can be better.
Yeah. Yeah. But that would be considered the free health care, but not really.
Not really, yeah.
So you're pretty much left to figure it out or how you're going to pay for it. That's why everybody's always trying to raise money and find ways to get their medication and shit like that. Yeah. Then, well, you see how they live some places, and that's alarming. But to know when somebody steps outside of the box and comes in, that's when you know things are really the way the reality is set.
Zoom out. I had that experience when I went to Iceland. I kind of got a chance to zoom out at like what Western Canada was like, and how it's not that great either.
What's that like?
I mean, just imagine a community that's had an opportunity to rip a really main source of resource and generate lots of wealth through it. Like they're able to harvest that hot underwater
it doesn't
earth
compute.
To generate some shit.
It doesn't compute.
Yeah, they kind of like. I mean, I know it's tied up. Education-wise is pretty huge. Yeah, they're focused in particular avenues that were going to suit them the best. Like,
wow,
they got some IT stuff, they got some mechanical stuff, engineering stuff. Like
it's really set up.
It is set up, and the way that they do their grading too, from instead of having like a 3 series of schoolings, like of continuous grades, they actually have like 2 different a first primary school, secondary school, and then they specialize either in what they've decided to go into. Like it's kind of hard to explain because I'm not doing a good job, but they actually get to choose whether they're going to be part of a trade school and become a mechanic or an electrician, and then they begin that process in like grade 9.
Wow.
They're already beginning to be what they're designed to be.
And
I don't know if it's again, I don't know how much consumerism is built within it because I've never participated in it, but it just seems like a more sensible approach instead of having to generically widespread every bit of information when you're already going to be gravitating to one particular avenue, and then it just gets you through school a lot more simpler. So I don't know. It seems in theory pretty awesome, but
it does
versus our traditional education system, Which is very similar to you guys.
Oh, you stop that.
Yeah.
That is.
I would say except the money thing, though it is getting pretty bad, though.
No, the school is definitely not the same.
Mm-hmm.
The education is like, I don't know. I've seen all the phases of when I went through it, and then when computers hit, and then now my children, and how they.
Gotta be crazy.
Yeah.
I'm out of the loop after that. Like, I enter right when computers like being merged into school.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
So now they learn from that. It's not like
code classes in grade school. That's a way.
Yeah.
Definitely old.
Yeah. That's where we're at, though. Hopefully they're raising people to be better, but I don't know. I think that's up to people to do that on their own. Because otherwise, no. It's not looking too good for the education here. Like the way that you describe their systems is like they have a reset.
It's like a wealth gap thing.
Yeah.
I find that where I am living at the wealth gap isn't as excessively large. Of course, it's a population ratio, but at the same time, like, fuck me, man. At least in the area that I'm in is economically doing well. I would say it's like a Texas or something like that, of Canada.
Yeah.
But just because of the economical similarities. But
is that what's there, like oil and stuff? Because that's interesting. I didn't know that. But that's up. It's colder too, isn't it? Like
it's cold. It's shitty. Like you're trading warm weather for like 3/4 of the year being kind of cold. You get 3 months.
That's crazy.
It's like getting 3 months out of the
That's wild.
Visitation. You see sunshine, enjoy the sun. Otherwise, it's either like reasonable or absolutely shitty. If like.
There's no tent city there, though, I'm sure.
Oh, there is. There's lots.
Oh,
meth is everywhere. It's official. All that shit is just, everybody's connected that way.
Damn.
That's that intermental suffering that's going on that we're not addressing in any way, kind of ways of society is totally extending itself.
Yeah.
In every way possible. And it's shitty to see.
Even the little pocket loops and holes are definitely filled up. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look at this town.
Man.
What was it?
Browning.
Yeah, Browning. Yeah.
That's
what people have done to Aboriginal people in North America, man. Holy shit, that is not right.
Yeah. And well, like I was telling you, how we would go to each library in every single city. That shit was definitely a difference. Lawrence had asked if we could go to the library, and I was like, I'll think about it. Because they didn't even have like an actual public library from what I read. So that says a lot in the community as far as like what they're pouring into the communities. It's definitely not Oklahoma, but like I said, Oklahoma's like that too.
That many Aboriginal people
in one,
in like a city, and one of those fucking cool.
But they charge you for it though, for sure.
Definitely.
No, really.
Grab on what's passing through. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't blame them.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, it's just like Oklahoma. All those casinos, they all have to get paid. Somebody's got to get paid. But if it doesn't go to the right, you're gonna see it.
Right people start to see the aftermath of that.
Because they probably should. Hopefully, they have funds like that. But I remember in Oklahoma, one of the tribes, the people got caught. The actual it was a set of people that got caught. Yeah. By stealing the funds, and everybody got shorted a check.
Shit.
That year, yeah. So they
corruption sucks.
Yeah.
Even if it's by design, it still sucks.
Yeah. Even if it has benefits, it still has the same lasting effects, for sure. But that's pretty sad. The way that they set them up. And then the Lois and Clark trial is where I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then I looked them up, and then it was two men. Because I could have sworn that on the website, it said Well, maybe it was just my memory. I was just thinking
I
Lois
think
and
that's
Clark was a
everybody. When they
female
see that name, it just
and a
grinds
male.
himself right away, and it's just like gone.
That's what I thought.
Because I've seen pictures of him and him talking to each other.
I didn't know that.
I still in my mind. No, I think there might have been a TV show that had a female in it that seemed like that kind of adventure that came out at the same time we were learning it. But other than that, I think that's just imagined. And honestly, there's like a phenomenon.
Yes,
like,
it is.
For that. That's wild though. I imagine the same thing too.
I thought that was a man and a woman that had on little, explorer outfits, little Crocodile Dundee outfits, type thing.
I think there was like a female Aboriginal woman standing in frame of one of the pictures of them, and then you see the Lois.
That's what you automatically think.
And you're just like, oh, that's that one. It's a female. That makes sense.
It says Sakawea.
She's like looking off in the distance
or
something.
But I think that they're trying to imply that it says Sakawea, Sakatawea, or something like that.
Yeah.
But
took all the credit for it, even though they probably already mapped it out.
Yeah, but that was at Sitting Bull. That was where I seen the snake at too. It was like, don't come to this monument. And that shit, no.
A little warning there, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, okay. And then that's when I learned that Sioux is in native. I don't know if they were named that or some like colonizer type thing. But yeah, I did notice that they were being on Sitting Bull, I had to research the Lois and Clark. Because it's right there next to each other. So is the state parks. So is all of the state parks in that area. They're all together. And then the casino is right across the street from the Lois and Clark expedition for that tribe. But it's actually two tribes that kind of like border each other a little bit.
Oh, do they collaborate?
Yeah, you could tell. Cool. Yeah. Now, you can also tell, like, who took over in the biggest town with the best gas.
Damn.
And because on the land, it was like $3.13 on the reserve.
Yeah.
And then when you hit the city right next to it, that shit was like almost $4 fucking dollars.
Damn.
Yeah. And that's where all the hotels, all the food, you got to travel to find that shit.
Yeah.
But it was like multiple towns, and it was on the Mississippi River. And that was, I don't know, like, you can tell that there was a lie somewhere in history with the Lois and Clark shit. Period.
Yeah.
You can tell something was going on that they're not telling us about Lois and Clark. And Sitting Bull.
A lot. Colonial.
That was weird because I was like, that's a woman and a man in my brain. It had me go search back into my history book file and be like, oh, that's, okay. But then on the sign, there is a woman and a man on the sign. Next time I'll try to take a picture of it. Yeah. And I thought Lois was a woman's name.
Mighty Adventures of the West.
Yeah, but that was that whole land, and they turned it into a trail and state park forest. But across the way is where all of the reserves are for Sitting Bull. That was very interesting. They're all they're different tribes, but you can tell that they visit each other very often to have something to do. Yeah. That was dope. That was, but the rest of that shit, no, I'm good. They upcharge you a lot.
Yeah.
But then the gas is good too.
It's kind of like that when you go anywhere near the Rockies too.
Really?
It's like, wow, I mean, it's all national park land too, so it's just
what's the name for it?
I don't know, like Banff, I would say is probably a good example of that. If you're passing through any of then I can't remember the actual national park name, to be honest with you.
I'll have to look it up because it said Blackfoot Forest or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at how big you can now see the actual the terrain map.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I should have
They're a little bit more elevated, yeah.
I should have Lauren show you that shit. I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
that sounds pretty cool.
You can see the actual like building, but then again, you know, the GPS is still like, this is the newest version that we got. We got the prototype, the first one.
At least you guys get one. Shit. Get no technology like that fast up here. Still, even though we're right.
That was an upgrade. That was like, you know how the phone updates and like does its own little.
Like, it's not like this, right? Are you talking about the layered thing that I keep saying?
No.
Terrain.
You see it?
Okay, check this out.
You gotta go to like Calgary or something. Yeah, that shit's dope. When Lauren showed it to me, I was like, oh my God, my son is doing too much digging.
Did that on the phone?
Yeah. And then showed me, like, here's how you touch this and this and this. I was like, what the fuck? And you can see every single building and alleyway.
Whoa.
And street light.
Oh, that's highlight mode?
I forgot what it was. It's terrain. Terrain map. But you have to zoom into like the city and it shows you each structure.
I don't know. I give up.
Wait, your phone is more updated than his is.
Is it?
Yeah. I'll have him show you.
I'm so bad with technology, I'm not gonna lie.
I'll have him show you because I was like, oh my God. It's aerial view. He didn't show me if it could like
helicopter or something?
Like turn around or 360 or whatever. But he showed me.
Street view?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like
you walk
the
down
actual.
the street.
Fuck yeah! I was like,
okay.
oh my God.
I know what you're talking about now. I didn't know you can't do that.
An aerial view. So that means that they went around taking pictures.
Yeah.
And aerial vision.
They had one of those bots do it for a little bit in certain places. I don't know if they still do that now, but they have people driving cross country.
Well, some of the places that I drove through, they don't have that on camera because she took me. She took me to like.
Oh yeah. That's right. You were telling me that.
The roads I don't even think my ancestors traveled down that road.
People probably never go down that road.
No, seriously. I was seeing some gravel and trees and like they do some dips and this wooden bridge thing and that was on GPS. So I don't think that they have like every single picture in there because the shit I was going through, I would be surprised, like shocked and surprised at what those houses that I seen in Virginia that were up in the mountains, like on the hill, like some Billy Goat Gruff shit. They were on the hill, for real. I was like, what is this? But somebody had to get all those tools, all that gravel, that dirt, brick, whatever, and drag it up there. How in the fuck do you do that? That's a lot going on.
There's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, like I would try to think like, how do you call a company and say, hey, I want to buy
rental? A lot of those people, I would imagine, the last ones kicking around. Come drive the truck up this mountain for me.
Yeah, nobody thinks about that until you drive through the country. That's a lot going on.
Purchasing a vehicle or a home like that too, or property, knowing that you're gonna spend all that, that's pretty dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Expensive.
That's like some what did you call that game where you could like Sims. That's what that is. The Sims.
Let's map it out.
And build it from the bottom, from nothing to something. And I remember working in that game. You had to work a lot in that game just to get some shit. And I burn things and do all kind of shit.
Something about that game just.
You didn't like it?
No, I played it a lot, but there's just something weird about going to work in a Sims game anxiously.
Yeah.
While you're playing a game.
I remember getting furniture and pets.
Yeah. Getting a little sadistic every once in a while, locking them in the bathroom because you're just tired of their stupid automatic behavior.
Yeah. Well, you should see what they have now.
Yeah.
What the kids play. That shit is like, oh my God.
Sure.
It's too real. It's like starting to get too
Are they still speaking gibberish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now people have there's a sector on YouTube specifically for Sims characters and their creativity of what they do with their Sims character.
That's
people
crazy.
really watch that shit. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay. I've hit the dark side. But I did watch it because I was like, oh, okay. And then you start reading the comments and the views, and once you watch one video, they all come in, the rest of them. And LaDonna showed me one of the videos that she was watching on TikTok, which was Sims. And they were giving somebody a funeral or something. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the kids. And that was just Sims. But and Lawrence was playing Jailbreak out on Minecraft.
Okay. On Minecraft.
Yeah, both of them actually were.
Dig it out or what? Dig themselves out?
Yeah, but they had to find out which friend is supposed to be the
person in jail.
Yeah, or the sheriff.
Gotcha.
That thing. I was like, oh.
That's actually pretty cool. I wish we had those things crawled up. Shit.
Yeah, well, we do now.
Yeah, no doubt.
We're projecting our thoughts onto their future for sure. I will admit to that. All the shit we didn't get to have. I remember when we couldn't even get certain printed T-shirts that had
whatever you want.
Yeah, and now you can write that shit. You can make it at your house. So yeah, I can only imagine what their generation is gonna be like. That's gonna be wild. And I'll be very shocked to see some of these some of these companies are gonna merge together or sell each other out some type of way and take over. Because I was reading that I don't know if you guys have FedEx or it was US UPS and FedEx that were in competition with each other, but there's another one.
UPS and FedEx
UPS.
International,
Yeah, okay, so they were saying that
at least in North America.
On one of their commercials, it was the workers that were talking, right? And they were like UPS doesn't pay as much retirement or some shit like that. And one of the people got on there and they were just trying to basically telling them the real deal of working there and the benefits that it brings. But that means that those two are eventually going to merge and sell. One is going to sell each other out. So that's usually what happens over time.
Amazon will just squeeze them out eventually.
Yeah, say Temu goes out of business or is bankrupt or sued or something like that. Boom. Next thing you know, they bought them. Their products are sold to the same people. You just had to merge to a new website or a new place to buy it. It's just the same product and the same people.
Yeah.
But it's all going to merge together.
Same conglomerate.
But they're going to sell each other out eventually and have to merge with whatever product.
Pipeline, sell for shares. Just turn into finance groups, everybody.
Yeah. 100%. But I can only say things will get worse because I already know the jobs people are fighting for the not even just the jobs, but the actual businesses that cater to making jobs, they're failing, and no one is gonna like.
Yeah, the supportive businesses to like mainline businesses.
Mm-hmm. And they're speaking up about how their prices decline, or have declined within the last 2 years. Actually, 3 to be exact.
COVID. Yeah.
So yeah.
It's hard to rebound.
Yeah. So good luck to some people's businesses. Those were actually helping the economy. But if people merge together, like what I seen on the road, I seen 3 different fast food chains connected to a truck stop. And somebody's like mom and pop gift shop is right across the street, and they weren't getting any of the business at all. Like all the pull was over there. You have free Wi-Fi, you know, like all these amenities and things that come with it.
Necessary modern things that kids want.
So yeah, that was very interesting to see like how certain dynamics work even in the country parts of the United States.
I'm not gonna lie, if someone pulls up to somebody and I was planning on scanning my like phone at this point, I'd be a little lag or a little hesitant to kind of continue the transaction. I could just see something over in my distance, my peripherals.
No, that's like, damn near at every gas station. I promise you. Like, unless it's some, like I said, some country ass shit. Even what was that? Buc-ee's. We went to Buc-ee's one time. I was like, this is overstimulating. This is too much shit going on. They have like restaurants and like cakes and pies, and it's like some Willy Wonka type shit going on. It's a lot going on. Like, I'm just here to get gas and get on. But that gas station in particular, like they scan your driver's license, and they can also tell you what pump that you're on before you even say what pump you're on to get gas. That's
wild.
And then they scan your ID for tobacco, for beer. Yeah, you gotta have it.
Yeah. Wow, I usually do not have to present my identification when I get alcohol, to be honest with you.
Wow.
I look of age, so they don't bother me.
But still, like, to get the product, it's not scanned?
Yeah, the product, my ID is not scanned, no. It is just scanned as the product goes across, and I pay.
So how do they keep track of their taxes on the cigarettes and the beer?
They just like anything else. I purchase the item. They give me a receipt. They take my money. There we go.
So they don't scan the back of the, like, say a cigarette, like the carton, they don't have the scanner on the back?
Yeah, like they scan the item in the inventory for the receipt.
So it doesn't stop you and say, we need your ID for this?
No.
Not even at, like a Walmart?
No.
Oh.
I do not have to pull out my ID to make grocery purchases.
No, to make alcohol or tobacco.
Well, if I do, no, I don't scan anything. If they ask me, I get flattered, of course. And then I'm like, no, I'm of age. And like, I just show them my age. They look at it. Maybe they gotta like do one of those. And then they're just here.
What? Let me
turn around and get the cigarettes for you. Yeah.
Oh wow! They ask me anytime I go in the grocery store. Say I get like a pack of Swisher Sweets. I get like a wine. They're gonna.
Why? What do they do with it? They just keep track of it. You've hit 700 beer.
Well, I've had it to where like it depends on the time of night or the clerk, right? But
that's how they time you out. They can't just look at you and tell you, no, you've been here 4 times.
No. They don't time you out like that, but they stop you once they have to ring up the product in the machine. and have to scan the ID.
What do you say? I refuse to have my ID scanned. No.
I've never done that before.
That's a violation.
I've never done that before.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Is it like a law, like a federal law or something?
I'll have to look that up. But yeah.
It's just a scam itself. They're like low key, you're just like tagging you with your purchases or something.
Probably, because
if they don't do that already with your freaking debit card or your Visa. But
I would agree that they more than likely already do that, but we just do it. Like, I don't.
Shit. I'd be so annoyed.
Why?
Are you kidding me?
It would be time to like.
Usually my ID is usually sitting in my wallet in a little.
Means you're ready for a fight. If you don't present that, then that means I challenge you to a duel.
Usually, if I don't present it, it's like, man, you're being ridiculous right now. Are you serious? And it'll go both ways. Usually, the guy's like,
is that
okay,
business owned, or like is that business owned by like a small mom and pop, or is it?
No, it's like 7-Eleven.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly who scans your ID
and Circle K.
Yeah, Circle K.
Depends on how annoyed they want to be and what time of night it is too. If it's like 2 a.m. and he wants to put up that fight, you can see the energy just dissipate, and he's just like, okay, yeah.
No, they have it to where the actual machine scans your card. It stops the whole system until they scan your card. I promise you. I was like, okay.
It seems a little unnecessary.
It's been like that for a while.
I don't know. That's fucked.
It's been like that for a while. I used to have this friend that got in trouble for not being able to keep calculations on his taxes on selling actual cigarettes, because he used to have the truck by the truckload. Like this company still exists to this day. Like seriously, but
the profits got a little way from.
Yeah.
It's a sign of a good businessman, at least. You know?
He was, but the issue was that he was not keeping track of the taxes of how many cartons or how many loads.
The money, he just didn't keep track. He'd give Uncle Sam the money.
Yeah, and he should have been keeping up on that.
That's not any different anywhere else. You gotta pay the tax, man.
Yeah, but those were actual So I think that the stipulations might be very heavy when it comes to alcohol and beer. As far as selling it in your store, or
tobacco,
you'll get probably like a pretty big penalty or a fine or something like that. And I think that that's what happened. Like, it just caught up to him, and he just couldn't stop. He was sending money back home and like making not collect calls,
like burner calls, payphone calls, 900 numbers.
No, seriously. Yeah. And that's how they caught up with him, because he was like...
They tapped his phone finally.
And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, you're in jail. Because he called me. I remember him, not because of the collect call, but I remember the fact that he told me what he was in jail for. Because that's a big, hefty fine to your business. If you're already, and then if it adds up, you won't be able to even keep up with that shit anymore. And that was the problem. He was just telling on himself on the phone. But he was a dope guy. He was smart, but at the same time, like, he didn't know the American laws and taxes and fines. But he probably still got that money back at home. Yeah, nice. I could believe that, unless his family did him grimy or something.
Yeah, cut him off to all that money. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. That castle.
That's terrible. That is horrible. More than like, well, you never know, because
put them all through fucking university.
99% of a possibility. Yeah.
Well, if you get caught, you kind of get dishonored a little bit, I think, in most cultures. So.
Not if you're sending it back home.
I mean, I like to think that that would be like holding out for him.
You got to make it somehow, some way. Like, he's gonna make it up out of there.
How long?
Because I think it was like 15 years. It was like some real heavy shit, like tax evasion type shit.
Come on, man.
Yeah, because they added up to him. So like, you know how most businesses they have to.
Sorry, I gotta eat.
Oh, they what is that? A granola bar?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Nature Valley.
No, you gotta have water for that type of shit, or something to swallow it down.
Big ass mouth.
Yeah.
Stops chewing.
You got the munchies like a motherfucker, huh?
Montana
Oh my god.
makes you hungry.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, when I smelled it, he was like, "Yeah, this is good, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah, just sell me anything, motherfucker." Seriously, but he was cool, but you could tell like he was a snake oil salesman, straight up. But it's good. I like Montana sweet. I do. But what'd you say? Canada, not Canadian. What's the difference? That's
Canada's
informal.
a place. Canadian's like the state of mind or action or whatever. I don't know. That's the best you can get right now.
So wait, there's like a state. There's a place called Canadian.
No. It's called Canada, but things are Canadian. It is Canadian.
So that's like
I don't know the word.
I'm
That's
American,
like a verb or something.
but
Yeah.
I don't know how you would say that.
What were we talking about, the weed?
No, so basically the name, right, of if you're from Canada, you go to Canadian, that's the actual, okay, how would you say that in American? Or like English? Or, I don't know.
I go to Canada. I'm going to Canada.
I'm going to America.
And I went to America. I am in America.
And I'm in America?
Yeah. Or the U.S. I don't know. I am Canadian in America.
Well, we would say the actual, like, city that, you know, like, instead of saying, I'm American, we're going to tell you, like, we're from OKC or L.A., you know.
I'm from Alberta. If someone asks me.
So that would be Albertian or
Albertan.
Albertan?
I am an Albertan.
Okay. But, so you guys wouldn't actually say the city, though?
Formerly a British Columbian.
So, but that's still two different...
Oh, and I am currently a Calgarian.
Okay, so Calgarian...
Formerly an Edmontonian.
Oh, that's how you say Edmonton. Oh. Okay, so, but we say like the city. Well, like if somebody's from Louisiana, they'll say I'm from the Boot. Or they'll say I'm from Baton Rouge, or they'll tell you the actual city that they're from, not the like state.
Damn.
And that's how they'll know.
Like, okay, so if you're like traveling internationally, same thing. I'm from Kentucky.
Same thing.
Or like I'm from. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
There's definitely a mental divide, but I guess that's kind of written in the politics.
So like see that L.A., New York, New Jersey, they'll actually say. So New York will say I'm from the Bronx. I'm from Brooklyn. Right?
Yeah.
They won't say
I've heard that,
unless they'll be like, most people just say the city.
Not from America.
No. Yeah.
I am an idiot.
You'll hear that in the country, but like, nah.
I'm American.
Yeah, you'll see that they actually mean that city.
That's so funny because like honestly, when people ask me too, like, where are you from? And I'm like, I'm from here, and they're like, well, like, where your people from? And I'm like, I am an American. That's how I say it too. I am American.
What are they?
But most of the time, I end up just telling them I'm from Southern
That sounds
California.
like some military commercial.
Yeah. Hi.
Oh my
I
God.
am an American.
That's
But
wild.
no, it just feels weird. I don't know how to say it because I'm just.
So people don't say,
I know I'm not from there. Brother's a brother. You know,
right.
Or not. Blending in or not. Why you here? Where you from? Where'd you come from?
Well, are they foreign? Are they from a
Oh,
different
yeah. Everybody, period. Because everybody, in Alberta, there's such an influx in migrants. There's so many new people from different places.
So do they ask you that
So
mainly?
it's just
like
it's like the conversation.
Oh.
Where are you from, man? You Nigeria?
Oh.
Oh, you're from, well,
Yeah.
you know, Bolivia? Okay. Oh, okay.
I could see that. I could totally see that.
Mm-hmm.
I
The
really
government's
could.
pushed a lot for like a lot of immigration. And I think it's pretty dope. It has its effects, obviously, but
In America, you don't really think of Canada as a place where they show how they live. The only thing that I remember is the bobsled team.
that's the kind of propaganda we got. Yeah, it's pretty pathetic. I'm not gonna lie. Good movie, real good movie. But
That's
as
all I
far
can
as a
think
comprehend, I live in that city now, so as a comprehensive view of Calgary, because I lived in Edmonton too, right? So like
Right.
that was my view of Calgary until I eventually got, you know,
That's
12
all you
or
can think
13.
of.
And
Is Jamaican
there's a
bobsled.
big hill somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bobsled team.
Yeah. That's
Sick
all.
of you dead. I want to rewatch that. I haven't seen that in a minute, man.
That's the only thing I remember about Canada, like as far as a movie that
So
I can
sad.
think of. No, seriously, I can't. And Tom Green, like he was a staple, a '90s staple, a 2000 staple.
I'll still never understand that comedy.
I don't either, but I remember him being from.
Yeah.
I remember where he was from, and Pam Anderson. That's
Oh,
what I
yeah,
remember when I
she's
think.
Canadian,
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
And now
That was
Drake.
like national pride. Oh, Drake.
And is he even really like? I don't know.
Oh, Drake.
I don't know where he's from originally.
He's from like Ontario, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I just know he's
I don't know.
Canadian.
I'm a West Coaster, and I hate to say it. I don't know. I just feel very divided from my East Coast brothers.
Yeah, because he's very different.
But yeah,
Very different. Like he came out of nowhere. Well, the Degrassi shit, when people were like having the memes of him, I didn't know that was not real.
I thought he like came up out of that chair.
No, I thought they gave him a
Talking
role.
Oh, shit. I mean, that just means he's a good actor, really. I haven't seen him act in anything
Nah.
new, but
Well, that's where I drew the line with like Nickelodeon stuff. Or I didn't watch that.
I didn't think they needed to renew that.
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
Yeah,
I didn't but I thought that was really him. Yeah, in the wheelchair. And then they started having a whole bunch of memes about it. And then his music all just blew up at that time. And I'm like, oh.
Shit.
I never watched the show. I just seen it every now and again. But that's what that reminds me.
I remember those memes now. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what that reminds me of.
Oh my god.
Canada
Yeah.
Drake and Pam Anderson and the song for sure, the song. And you guys' flag, honestly, I've never never seen an actual tree on anybody's flag. Like I've seen actual like whatever they put on the monuments or a shield or something like that.
Yeah.
But you guys are the only people I've ever seen with the actual tree leaf on their flag.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the only one that's there. There's a couple that have like vines or something built into the flag, maybe subtly, but
You guys are the only ones without a flag. Like with, I've never seen another country. Like I have seen like, Korea got the little dots, the little dashes.
yeah,
But that right there,
it's pretty cool flag.
that is like I've never seen that. Well, that's what I think of when I think of And Canada.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And a hockey player with no teeth.
Not even the hockey.
No?
No.
The hockey's
Maybe
American?
when you, well, I think I noticed
Does it feel
traveling up
American?
north
Yeah.
is where is all of the hockey centers and the like, little small skate arena things.
Yeah, the public neighborhood arenas. It's everywhere. Everywhere.
You'll see I remember Oklahoma had a ice skating rink, but
indoor or outdoor?
It was indoor.
Oh,
I've never seen outdoor in my life.
All of ours are outdoor. We got lots of indoor arenas, but everywhere has it.
I've never seen that in my life. I'll have to Google
serious,
that.
Bro. Boards.
Yeah.
Fucking plexiglass shield. Getting filled up and taken care of by one attendant all year long.
What?
Babysitting that bitch, making it look perfect.
Do they have food vendors in there? Is it that type of game?
No, not quite like that. Oh. No. I mean, maybe at some places.
What the fuck? Really, America's gonna have.
No, they literally they park their vehicles or they walk from home and go walk to this indoor skating rink and just skate around. Let's get her down.
So they just buy merchandise and maybe try to get a signature, and that's about it.
You talking about like the locals?
Yeah, because that's the only person who's going to the hockey.
They all play hockey.
Or if they travel, travel from place to place, they're not selling anything else. Like in America, it's like fucking Coliseum shit, and with McDonald's.
I mean, yeah, they have vendors in their
like Subway, McDonald's, and on each level and private rooms and shit.
I don't know about that.
That's the basketball. That's the football.
Some of the larger places for sure in the East, but
and you can pay for like private rooms to watch the game.
Like at the arenas?
Yeah.
At the professional arenas? Yeah.
Oh,
there's
okay.
at Rexall Place. They have this. Excuse me, blasphemy. Whatever the fuck it's called. I don't remember.
It's an arena, or
it's the new arena that they just built, and it has like a ring around it that you can just like sit there and like, excuse me, and order whatever the fuck you want off the menu, and have it brought to you for an extra little fee. But you get like a full view.
That has to be the seat that you picked, right?
Seat. Yeah. You have to buy that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, so it's pretty much like that then.
A concert and something else.
Wow.
And it was
did they have a seat?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're expensive. So.
Damn,
$250 to me is pretty expensive for buying any ticket.
Did it come with like a complimentary drink or
nope.
like? Oh.
The rest was on you. Show up, you got the seat. They have the service. Yeah.
But you gotta. Is there a tab or? You guys have anything like that?
Yeah, you just put like a tab on it and then they just start billing you, whatever.
Oh, because you got actual people who buy tickets for the whole year for those seats. Yeah.
I don't know if I would imagine they've done that with that. When I first got built, that's when I went there, so I don't know how they were like doing season tickets with the Oilers there.
Oh my god.
But Oilers are a big deal. They're doing really well. Go Oilers.
Like, what's their mascot?
I don't know what their mascot is, but they're basically just their logo is a drip of oil.
Oh.
That's been stamped with the word oil.
So they don't have
like a puddle.
Does hockey even have mascots like that, or is that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh.
I just don't know what it is. I don't care.
And they can probably skate too.
Oh, they totally skate all over the fucking place. Hell yeah.
Do they have cheerleaders or?
Yep, they got little. I'll sit on the sidelines behind the plexiglass, shaking their bonbons.
What?
Yeah, freezing their butt off by the rink. Yeah.
That's wild. Is it competitive?
Oh, it's the most competitive.
So that's like football.
It's a national sport. It is the national sport. I don't care what anybody says. It's a fact of life.
What about like skiing and that type of stuff?
Yeah, it's pretty strong too.
That's what I definitely think of.
It's pretty strong too. You just
like
don't have the population.
Skiing and the suits, the orange jumpsuits and stuff.
We have mountains in Montreal, like Quebec area, and the Rockies, so that produces a decent amount of really good skiers.
I did not know like hockey was a big deal.
Hockey is the biggest deal. It is.
But when I did travel, I did notice because I was looking for bowling rinks or skating rinks, bowling alleys, and libraries, and any activities that the kids like could do.
Yeah.
And a few of them, like once you got to Wisconsin, and I went into the city part. Yeah, they like hockey.
Hockey stick? You want a hockey stick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, you know I'm lactose intolerant, so the cheese they're known for.
Oh, they're really serious about the cheese?
They even have it like in the stores traveling up. They actually have like it says Wisconsin cheese, and then it has all of the.
I love when things like live up to their like stereotype.
No, seriously, but it's nothing but farmland
That's
too.
awesome.
So you can tell that somebody's perfected some butter,
Yeah.
and some churned butter, or
Come on
like
now.
yeah,
Big
somebody's
house.
perfected that
Yeah.
shit for real. But I did see some. I'm not sure if they were Quakers or
Oh, okay. Some
what's
Orthodox
the name?
something.
No, Amish.
Amish.
Amish. You know, the ones that actually do the wood building.
Yeah.
That.
By hand.
Yeah. Yeah. And they were fishing.
Damn.
They had on their suits and their hats
Yeah,
and
the waiters. And shit.
everything.
Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah, I thought that was
That sounds
crazy.
pretty peaceful. That'd be super nice. I heard they're really nice people.
well,
Not judgmental.
They
too
will
much.
condemn you if you step into anything like, I don't know, that's not
Yeah.
like what you were taught. So like you could tell that was a big hobby to yeah.
Shit. Fair enough. That was
You could tell.
The eggs, the
That was the
relaxation.
highlight of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Going fishing.
possibly, you know, getting away from Hezekiah or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you could tell that they
I
were
need peace from him
excited.
banging on my 7 wives because I don't know.
Yeah.
With
He's like, I'm
wait
tired
on
of building
them.
houses
Yeah.
by myself and strings.
Straight up. Oh my god.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
He was happy. It was 3 other guys that were with him, and then there was a guy that was driving the boat. They look young, but they look old.
Nice.
The haircuts made them look old. But you
Men early. In
yeah,
those
they
communities,
might have
for
been
sure.
maybe 25 or like I can't call it because they really did have those haircuts and the actual suits on as they were fishing. But it was dope. But I was like, oh, like this is random. Like you would never see them off their land.
Yeah.
But that's how I knew I was like in the country. Oh, and driving by, you could actually see the things that they built because it says like Amish World or something like that.
That's
They're
right,
actually
yeah.
getting paid from.
I saw that on the way down.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like,
Amish
oh.
land. And yeah, they put them together in like a little commercial strip to
Yeah.
really,
I was like,
really
yeah.
market themselves good. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
well,
kind of cool.
Like if they got a barter system.
That shit is expensive.
But it's beautiful.
It is. They know what they're doing. Oh my god.
It's beautiful. I was like,
We just
wow.
all go back to that. Just make more of that if we need.
But that means that, say for instance,
Not all the way back, but just like.
Hopefully we'll have some technology that can create that in 3D form without, man having to lift that shit up into a room.
Man, what's everybody gonna do? We got too many people. They need stuff to do.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind.
Yeah. But
We
still.
will get better. We will get better. That sounds like exactly how the future's gonna play out.
But still, that artwork that's heavy. That's shipping, and I was really calculating that shit because I was intrigued by it.
I wonder if there's like a small pocket somewhere, anywhere in the world, that probably has like Amish furniture as the local like.
The only store there.
No, like the must have.
A
like,
rarity.
That's what they get shipped. Yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
instead of we get fancy things from France sent to us.
It's from the Amish.
Right? It's from the Amish.
Yeah.
It's bougie.
No, it really is.
It
'Cause
is
I was
nice
like,
shit
wow.
though. I would feel bougie for sure.
And they have like the finish was like polished,
They
perfect.
had a nice shine to them. Yeah, that staining.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, well, I'll be damned. I thought y'all didn't take credit cards and know about that type of.
yeah. They had financing options, didn't they?
Yeah. I'm telling you. And then, because that was the first time, well, the second time that I've seen them actually up close and in person.
Yeah.
And then I went in there and I was like, oh. But it was only like 2 or 3 people that were actually in there. No, you can eat it.
Okay.
That's the weed.
I'm fucking starving.
Well, how long has it been?
Montana.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I should end it.
Peace River or something.
Damn, you see my eyes, that light is doing some weird stuff. And this is what my eyes look like when the cars are driving. When the cars are driving by. They start turning into some fucking, I don't know. It blinds my eyes. It's crazy. This is exactly what it would look like. Darkness and these 2 lights on the road. Driving past me and fast. And I'm trying to watch.
Watch lines, yeah. They exist.
Like, oh, okay. I'm trying to cruise all of this. No. Okay, guys. I love you oh so much. Tell them bye.
Peace.
Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below.